Today both families, that is the family of the late Justice Stella Arach-Amoko and her husband, Ambassador James Amoko, plus their lawyers, appeared at the family division here in Machinde Court to hear a miscellaneous application that was filed by the daughters or the family relatives of the late Justice, where they were seeking an order from court to restrain the family of her husband from burying the remains of the Lady Justice of the Supreme Court who died on Saturday. Appearing before Lady Justice Ketra Katunguka, the lawyers of the husband, who were led by the former Uganda Law Society president, that is Simon Peter Chinobe, made an application before court that there was a mediation that was made by also the former Uganda Law Society president and others, that is Francis Gimara, that they came up with a resolution that there should be a win-win situation in respect of the late, and thus they suggested that she should be buried at a neutral ground, that is Arua Catholic Diocese Cemetery. The judge accepted the application that was made by Chinobe and thus asked most of the people who were in court, who came to attend court, except those parties that were closely involved in this very case, to get out of court. And then after like about 45 minutes, the court was adjourned, waiting for a decision to be made by the biological family of the late Justice Stella Arach-Amoko. And if that family does not come up with a decision by 10 a.m. tomorrow, court will proceed with the previous miscellaneous application that was filed by the biological children and also other relatives yesterday at the very court here in Machinde. In the miscellaneous application 41 that was filed by the biological family of the late Justice Stella Arach-Amoko, they were asking court to give an order to restrain the family of her husband from burying the remains of the late Justice in Adjumani. And also another second one, they wanted that just in case the late was buried by the family, or if they went ahead and the husband's family buried her in Adjumani, they be given an order to exhume her body and take it to Nebbi, her ancestral home, and be buried according to their tradition and customs. Meanwhile, the family of the husband to the late Justice, that is in Adjumani, they halted the preparations for the burial and they are waiting for a decision to be made by the two parties, either outside court or within court. Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV, Kampala.